toy culture reviews. We got the goods. Turtle Dad and Kaiju Kid, never misunderstood. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us once again. I am the Turtle Dad.
I'm Kaiju Kid.
And this is the weekend wrap up. And we're going to go ahead and talk about a couple things that we saw this week, that we discussed, that we found interesting, and hopefully you enjoy this as well. First off, we're going to go ahead and talk about our eBay store. I'm going to go ahead and put the link here, and we've got some interesting stuff up there. I've got stuff from my collection, things I've collected over the years. Hopefully, if you're looking for something, you'll find something there. I think we got
a bit of everything.
We got a little bit of everything.
Marvel, Transformers,
just stuff. We got stuff on there. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like. So hopefully there's something that you're looking for, and we got some pretty decent prices. I think we've sold a few items, and I think some people have been happy. And if you were one of those people, awesome. Make a little comment, let people know what you thought. I am wearing a little bracelet that my daughter Leia made, and then if you can see in the camera, it's got the colors of the turtles because she knows what I like. Alrighty, let's talk toys. We got a couple things that we need to cover because wow, we got some good ones. So let's start off with NECA, the Haulathon. Haulathon at Target is still kind of going on in the sense that maybe not every Target, but what we've seen online and what actually we saw in person at one Target at least, there's a number of items that are still available out there. Yeah, I think they're either getting them.
I just saw them bringing more.
It's either that or it's that the person who was supposed to put them out didn't put them out
on time.
Right. So now they're out. So keep looking.
Whoever didn't put it on time, we're not mad at you because we got the chance to get stuff.
We got something. Let's talk about what we got.
So, we talked about this a couple weeks ago about the announcement for Rex, which is basically RoboCop. A RoboCop, not RoboCop.
Not the RoboCop, but a RoboCop.
So here he is, Rex, or Rex 1.
Rex 1, yeah.
But you call him Rex.
Yeah, people just call him Rex.
So he's from, I believe season 9. He's from 2 episodes. He's from episode Calabunga Shredhead. And then the second episode he is from is Leonardo the Renaissance Turtle.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, he was created by the cops, but April set him
Was
off.
he created by? Oh, that's right. He's supposed to be like the new law enforcement.
But then April discovered him.
But this is a pretty cool figure. I mean, it's huge. It's a massive figure. Here we have, as an example, we have a 7-inch McFarlane Batman. And you can see he's much bigger than he is. So.
He replaces Commissioner Gordon.
Oh my God, Commissioner Gordon. So it's a very large figure, and it's got a lot of accessories, right?
Yeah, it had
Is that a tongue?
Hands. Yeah, it comes with a tongue.
Cause you got a robot with a tongue.
He drinks oil.
Yeah.
He comes with this controller.
Enjoys his oil.
But here's the thing: the controller is meant for April. It's too big for April's hands.
Oh, that's how she controls him. Okay.
So, yeah, I'm just going to put it in here. Even though it's not accurate, I think this is walkie-talkie.
Yeah. But it's still cool. The figure looks absolutely great. And it has pretty good balance, right?
Yeah.
It can stand on its own.
Because of these big feet.
Yeah, it has rather large feet. Yeah.
Feet.
Looks like a Frankenstein monster, but okay.
Frankenstein.
Beautiful Frankenstein monster. Awesome. Okay, well that's excellent. So like we were saying, if you get a chance, go ahead and check out your local Target. They may still have some items from Haulathon. You were saying that maybe there might be a third week of Haulathon, maybe by other vendors.
Or that up with the winter showcase for Todd.
John McFarlane, maybe.
I know there's also Walmart's doing something too.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna show what they're getting.
Yeah.
So many things going on.
There's so many things going on. So many things being sold. Okay, and speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and move on to that. And let's talk about first the Todd McFarlane toys. Really exciting stuff because as most of us have already seen, the trailer for the Flash movie has dropped.
Most anticipated movie of the year.
Yes, definitely, because we're going to finally get our my Batman back. Michael Keaton. Ben Affleck, and he's going to be in it too. I love that.
I want them to meet each other.
I hope they do. I really hope they do. But they are now releasing the figures. We're starting to see some of the figures. Not releasing. I'm sorry. They are starting to show some of the figures, and we're gonna go. We're gonna talk about that now. We saw the Michael Keaton Batman, the new version of Michael Keaton. We have 2 figures that are coming out. One with the mask and one unmasked.
And then statues too.
The statues, I don't really want to talk about because I like. That's just me. I'm not a statue type person. I prefer the figures where you can kind of pose them how you like.
Unless the figure's supposed to be like that. Like if it's a statue of somebody.
Yeah, but I'm not really a statue guy. So they're fine. I'm not too excited about them. So then we also get a Flash figure, which I'm assuming is a Flash that we've already seen. He's going to get a new outfit, or at least the outfit that he wore at the end of Justice League, right? And then we are getting a Flash in what looks to be a converted Bat outfit,
which is Other Barry.
Which is the other Barry that I guess goes with him. And you can tell it's actually kind of a cool figure because it's got the Bat symbol, but it's everything's been painted, and they've put the Flash symbol all
Michael
over
Keaton
it.
is not prepared for a Flash.
I'm anxious to find out how they explain what I guess he's gonna show up in that world. He doesn't have his suit with him, and he's gonna need a suit. And so they just take a bat suit and they just convert it.
What I understand is Batman's the only person in that universe who's a superhero. Because Barry said in the trailer, he said he made a world with no metahumans.
So we're also getting the Supergirl, which is great. You know, we're getting a Supergirl.
About the face.
I think it's because she's angry, so that's how they're posing her face. But I don't know. We'll see when the toy actually is put out there.
I hope it's just a picture that maybe messed up.
Yeah, we'll see.
It looks a little tiny bit weird. But you know, what can you do? Really, they didn't get a full shot of
That's what I'm saying. I think what we saw were maybe some of the production or pre-production photos. Maybe the final product hopefully will be a little bit better. But we'll see. We're also getting the Batmobile in the 89 style. So the Batmobile that I grew up with Michael Keaton. Getting that same or very similar Batmobile.
Because this is
exactly
another universe.
It's another universe. So we're going to get that Batmobile. Only one figure fits in it. That's fine. But imagine, it's a Batmobile that has to fit a figure this big. This is a 7-inch figure. This guy's got to sit down.
Even he said in the video, I'm not going to take the time. But
he said it was going to take time to actually get him in there. So to bend the legs up properly, and I don't know how the heck we're going to get him sitting. But what I do like, though, is the Batman that we're going to be getting. We're not getting this plastic. We're getting a cloth cape. Yeah.
I feel like that should be model number 1 for Batmans. If they're not going to be in an action pose, they should get the cloth cape.
Well, I like how they look with some of these action capes. But yeah, I agree with you. I think they should, or maybe have an option where you can switch it up. I don't know.
Like the blue Batman. What was it? Year 2?
Yeah. The classic look.
They're doing a Ben Affleck. I'm mixing them up. Ben Affleck.
The Ben Affleck Batman.
So they're releasing him and his Bat Cycle.
The Bat Cycle. So we're gonna see the Bat Cycle now. There is information. Actually, it's on the McFarlane website, McFarlane Toys website. They are gonna be releasing the Batwing. $250. A $250 Batwing. Too rich for my blood. They're taking again. It fits a 7-inch figure.
It's massive.
It's massive because you gotta put.
Fit it here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put the figure in it, and the wings are gonna be that. I mean, I can't even show you on video. It's gonna be. It's too massive. So, and also that price range $250. I know that there's gonna be collectors that are gonna pick them up. Great. Spin Master is going to be releasing a Batwing from this new movie for their 12-inch figure. What I think is great about that is that
that's not
this
too
guy,
much higher. That's 12 inches.
Yeah, exactly. This guy, even that guy, can fit inside that Batwing. Guess what? That Batwing, I believe, is going to be coming out for about $40. So if you want a Batwing from the movie that's a little bit more, affordable, wait for the Spin Master one, because you can take one of these 7-inch figures and he'll fit comfortably in that cockpit. And the Batwing is not going to be, as I understand, is not going to be as large as the McFarlane one, But for $40, I mean, at least you get a nice vehicle there. All right. So now we're going to talk about the Hasbro
Power
Rangers. Okay.
So we got SPD Yellow, which is a big one because they released every SPD Power Ranger, but the yellow one.
Okay.
So you would really need this to complete the team. The next one is Lost Galaxy Yellow, but here's the thing. So SPD Yellow is gonna have the what's it called? One joint.
The single joint.
Yeah, single joint
for the elbows.
Since the Pink Ranger they released also had that, but the Yellow Ranger is gonna have the new body, which has the double elbows, pinless.
Pinless too.
Pinless
awesome.
legs, pinless arms.
So double jointed just allows the figure to bend its elbow all the way back. So if you want to pull a weapon from its back or something, or you want to have it put its hands up.
Well, that's what she's gonna be doing. She comes with a giant cannon.
Well, then you're gonna need the double joints.
Yeah.
So okay, pretty cool. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to what we've seen. What are we watching? Let's first talk about what we are potentially going to see soon. What's that going to be?
That's going to be the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Once and Always 30th Anniversary Edition.
30th Anniversary is going to come out on Netflix on April 19th. But we're getting some of the original cast members from the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show.
So
right?
we're getting, for the first season and second, and towards half of the second season, we're getting Billy and Zach.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to play this one out now that
Jason Davis gone.
Yeah, now that he's gone, are they going to have one of the other
Members
Rangers? Yeah,
or say he's sick?
I don't see them doing that. I think that they would probably pass on the coin to one of the other members and make
CGI modeling, or just get
and
somebody.
I don't know if that would go over well to have a CGI version of him. If they do it right, I think it'll be okay. If they do it carefully, it'll be okay.
There's 3 ways.
Yeah. We'll see. We also saw chapter 19 of The Mandalorian. What'd you think?
It was awesome.
It was pretty good. It took us on a different route, right? It was a different story. It was
spoilers. We may talk a little.
We should say spoilers, huh? We should say spoilers. Spoilers.
Pause.
If you haven't seen it, spoilers.
Pause.
No, don't pause. We're just going forward. You're just gonna have to hear it. It's spoilers. It's they talked about a couple. Not necessarily side characters, some characters that we've seen before I think it was the first season of The Mandalorian.
And second.
But
it was a little boring at the beginning, but to make everybody not complain, they added a twist to it.
It was I think it was well done. There are parts of the Star Wars universe that you never get to see. Nobody really talks about what happened afterwards. The Empire fell, and what happened? What happened to all those people that were serving the Empire, I should say? What happened to all of these soldiers who served the Empire? What happened to them? What did they do? So it's a really good episode. It talks about that a little bit and kind of develops the story a little bit. There's one character that might be a little bit psycho. Alrighty. Okay. So we recommend the
We have one more.
What's that?
65 million years ago.
We did see 65. That's right. We forgot to. Okay.
Well,
we saw 65. What'd you think?
I think it was awesome.
Yeah.
Spoilers again. We're gonna talk about it.
We already said spoilers, so there's more spoilers coming. You know that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So at 65, they started off great, and then there's fighting scenes with the dinosaurs are awesome. Like there was a scene where did they ever say the main character's name? They only said him once, right?
Wow. You know what? You're right. Yeah.
Oh my god. We're just gonna call him Guy with a Gun.
Guy with a
Gun had a portal thing. What is it? It's something that scans the area around him and shows him what's kind of
like a tricorder in Star Trek. It would scan everything.
But show it to him on 3D.
Yeah.
So he couldn't see the dinosaur, so he did that. Saw the dinosaur. Dinosaur knocked it out of his hand. But the camera turned to that device, showing the battle going on.
Yeah.
So I think they filmed awesome scenes, and the jump scares. They planned it perfectly.
This is a great popcorn movie, meaning that you're sitting there and you're, eating popcorn while you're watching all these action scenes. I thought it was well done. Now, I know there were complaints. People didn't like certain aspects of it. You know what? I just enjoyed it for being a good little action movie. And you can take your kids to, because it's not horribly gory.
There's not really gore.
There's not really
gore.
know
they died.
You know, exactly. Yeah.
But there's no
Yeah, there isn't blood all over the place. And it's the suspense, right? You hear the music.
It just goes silent.
And then all of a sudden, boom, something jumps out at you. And it's fun.
That made me jump was when it was complete silence and only the air. And then the thunder strike, and you can see one of the dinosaurs.
Oh, one of the dinosaurs.
It wasn't the dinosaur that scared me. It was the lightning strike, how loud it was.
Yeah. So it's we recommend it, right?
Yeah,
we recommend it for adults.
It a lot.
We recommend it for kids.
It's PG-13.
It is PG-13 because there are a few words in there, but the action sequences are great. I think.
And the fight was awesome.
Yeah. So when you get a chance,
go watch
it. It's a good movie. Okay, so let's go on. Let's move on to nerd books and stuff that we actually picked up. Yay! We actually picked up some stuff.
We talked about stuff, but we didn't really show it to you. So.
Exactly. So we're gonna talk about. We picked up Last Ronin, Lost Years, book 2 of 5. We picked it up because I'm still waiting for my Ben Bishop version, which I'm excited because he did a cover. I can't wait to show you guys the cover. I know a lot of people have already seen it. I love the cover. I won't talk about it much, but I'll show you next week.
I wanted to point out something.
Yeah. When
I first saw the cover, I'm like, COVID happened over there.
Yeah, everybody's wearing that. And they typically, when they talk about like a dystopian future, people are always sick. A lot of people they're wearing masks and stuff. So we picked it up. Cool little story. We get to see the turtles, the new turtles, the new turtle team, the new generation. Exactly. We kind of see their interactions a little bit more. We see what Mikey is kind of going through as he's starting to accept that his brothers are playing in his head, or kind of guiding him and helping him realize.
I'm confused. So. Is it just is it him thinking about them, or are they somehow still alive after being brutally?
That I think is left up to the reader, is the interpretation, how you want to see it, whether they're still alive or it's just playing out in his head what they would say and what they would do.
It's kind of like the 2012 series, how it ended with Splinter. Where they panned up to like a comic book, and Splinter was there with the turtles and everybody else who died.
That was more like kind of paying an homage to them. Yeah, it was ending. But we get to see the turtles, the brothers, give Mikey some information, kind of help guide him to make his decision on what he's going to do in the Last Ronin, which is, as we know, it ends up leading him to finish his mission.
Killing the Foot Clan.
Yeah, and destroying the Foot Clan and avenging his family. But we also get to see a little bit, or in anticipation of what's coming next. So we know some good stuff is coming. All right, you got something.
Yes. So, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles annual 2020 cover for these series. I don't whenever I pick them up, I don't see names for them. I just see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pick this up because the cover intrigued me. Letterhead, but a Krang in his stomach. And it made me think, is Letterhead a robot, or is the Krang embodied with him? And this only made me think of that because I had in the 2000 show, like 2004, that's what happened to Letterhead, I believe. Something similar. Not a Krang, but similar to that. Okay. So that's why I wanted to read it. I didn't know that it was an annual 2020.
So what'd you think? Did you read it?
Yeah, I think it's awesome because they introduced a new character who looks like basically a Power Ranger mixed with Iron Man.
Okay.
I forgot her name's Angel, and then they introduced Tiger Claw's sister, and then Rat King is like a main person in this. He controls everybody, like Letterhead and Krang. And this cover is also done by Kevin Eastman.
Yeah.
That makes it even more special.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool cover.
Definitely pick it up.
Yeah. Speaking of covers, I haven't picked it up because it hasn't come out yet. I believe it's coming out next month, but it's going to be the IDW. I think it's IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 139 cover B. Looks like a great cover. I mean, it's I love looking at comics and picking them up because of the way they look. I have to pick this one up. The cover's being done by Kevin Eastman and by Sophie Campbell, and it's a great looking cover. It's got all 6 turtles. It includes Venus. It includes Jenica, who was mutated into a turtle. It includes the 4 brothers. I love the cover. I want that cover as a poster. It just...
I'm correct. There are 2 girl turtles.
Yeah, now that there's 2 female turtles. So I'm looking forward to that one. I did pick this one up at the same time I picked up my my last comic because, again, I'm a sucker for marketing.
Is that the Confusionist suit?
This is the yin and yang, finding the balance. This one is the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Armageddon Game, the Alliance, issue number 4, cover B, again done by Sophie Campbell. And what I like about this one is I love how they did Venus. She's kind of trying to find a balance of who she was to who she wants to be. So excited about it. I'm excited about what's coming out, and I can't wait till it comes out so I can get it, can read it, and hopefully I'm hoping that at some point somebody does a poster, because I would love to have that poster with all 6 turtles. I think it looks great. And I really do think that I don't know if NECA will ever do the female version of the turtles, but somebody needs to do them. And I think there is going to be a demand for it. And I know for a fact that if it ever comes out, if it ever happens, I'm going to pick them up. So I definitely recommend it. Lastly, let's see, what else we got? We got anything else?
No.
No? Nothing? Okay. So I think we're going to be wrapping up the show. Huh?
Can't think of anything.
No. Okay, I think we're good. We're wrapping up the show. And what's going to be our word of the day? Quick.
Peace, love, and bat.
Bat. Okay. So we're going to say peace, we're going to say love, and bat.